is NBC Connecticut Today at 9.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us this Sunday. I'm Amanda Rouse. Are you looking to get 2015 off on the right financial foot? Well, we do have some tips to help you balance that checkbook and make this year a strong one. That's coming up. It's a new year, and whether you're starting to do your taxes or you're still just paying those holiday bills, it's a time of year when we go over and want to reevaluate our finances. So, well, joining us now this morning is Christensen from Connecticut Wealth Management. And let's start off with, first, what should you be looking at when you start this new year?
Well, the beginning of the new year is always a great time to really take a step back and think, what are my financial goals for this year? Write them down. That's my biggest word of advice to you. Really think about, what are those? Is it creating an emergency savings account? Is it adding another 1% to the contribution you're making to your 401k plan? Is it establishing an account for your children's college education? Whatever that is, write it down. And then monitor your progress. Very, very important. Make a date on the calendar every month to look at that. Try to make it fun. Make it a date night if you have a significant other, and see, what progress have I made? Because what we find is so many people spend more time planning their vacations than they do planning their finances.
That is true. Those things that you mentioned are all really good things to do. What are some bad habits that you see that people have that really need to be tossed?
Well, right about now, credit card debt is probably a very big focus for many people. After the holiday spending spree, a lot of people get into trouble. So what we really recommend is look at your credit cards, understand which ones have the highest rates, start tackling those first, commit to make an extra payment on that credit card every month. When it's paid off, cut it up, stop using it, and take the extra payment you were making on that card, apply it to the card with the next highest interest rate. What you'll find is this will give a snowballing effect, and before you know it, you'll be in much better shape and have taken care of the credit cards. Another area I see issues is people tend to have accounts all over, and they've kind of lost track. Try to consolidate your accounts, use one bank, try to combine your IRAs if possible. If you've left a job and you still have a 401k, roll it into your IRA. Do everything you can to make it simple, so it's much easier to manage and keep track of.
And the last quick question that I'll have for you is, where do people start? Because this can be overwhelming.
It can be overwhelming. I mean, you have a couple avenues available to you. You can use a personal coach, so you can look for an investment advisor who's independent and fee-based with a low client-to-advisor ratio. Another thing you can do is use the technology that's out there. It's amazing what is available for free right now. We like Mint. We like Personal Capital, both great free websites that you can go on to. You'll get a much better idea of what your personal spending habits are, and you'll see opportunities to use some of those savings to help you build your financial reserves going forward. In addition, I would also quickly recommend you get a free credit report every year. Go to annualcreditreport.com, request that free report, and look for opportunities or inaccuracies, but you want to improve that credit score.
All good tips. Thank you so much, Kathy, for being here this morning. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
All right, and we will be right back.